What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to this episode of Restoration with Vic. For today's episode, we're gonna be taking care of these super trashed but rare red Nike SB Supreme Blazers. This, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best, collaborations Nike and Supreme have ever done together. The red quilted leather is such a beautiful feature. This is something they need to do more on recent releases. Same thing with the gold swoosh on the tongue. That's an awesome detail. The snakeskin swooshes all around, the gold back tab. This screams quality. It's a beautiful shoe. These released back in 2006 for $180. Since then, dead stock pairs have fetched as far as $10,000. That is insane. This pair is not worth $10,000, but we're gonna do our best to get it as close to that number as possible. We're gonna go in using our Rejuvenator Signature Shoe Cleaning Bundle Kit, get the shoe fully cleaned up inside and out. We're also gonna remove the yellowing from the soles, repaint the gold swoosh on the tongues, do some re-gluing, and repaint the red leather. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but before we get started, I got one more thing to tell you guys. We are giving away a grand display case. All you gotta do is stick around to the end of the video to catch those details. As with every giveaway, you gotta be subscribed to our YouTube channel to win. If you haven't already, subscribe right now. Without further ado, let's get it started.
Sneaker giveaways are back. That's right, guys. For the month of November, another crazy Rejuvenator giveaway is here. We'll be giving one lucky winner a chance at winning a pair of Grateful Dead SBs in your size. And these are valued over $1,000. All you have to do to enter, guys, is make sure you're subscribed to Rejuvenator, which you should be if you're watching this video. Follow Mini Worlds on Instagram, which you can find in the description below, and sign up for the newsletter. And one lucky winner has a chance at winning these Grateful Dead SBs, guys. We have one more thing to do. You gotta go to gleam.io, which is linked in the description as well, and answer the secret question. And that's it, guys. I'm Johnny Bubbles. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
First thing we're gonna do is put this shoe to the side for before and after purposes. Next, we're gonna take out our insole and pop in our shoe tree. Good to go with that. Like I mentioned before, this shoe is super trash, so we are using our Rejuvenator Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit. The first thing we gotta do is grab our 4-ounce bottle of solution, squirt 2 squirts inside our bowl. The first brush we're gonna be using is our soft bristle brush, so we can start breaking down all the grime and dirt on the insides and uppers. Uppers are fully soaked. We're gonna let the suds sit on the shoe a little bit longer so it can continue breaking down all that grime. Now we're gonna focus on the medium bristle brush. There are a couple of tough stains all around the leather. We're gonna take care of that now. Uppers are looking solid, you guys. No issues with that. Now on to our last brush, which is our stiff bristle. We'll be using this to take care of these soles. Good to go with the soles, you guys. That was a lot of work. These soles were covered in grime all around, but all done with that. Before we put these in the sneaker laundry bag, we're gonna grab our insole and give it a quick pre-treatment. Pre-treatment's complete. All we gotta do now is put the shoe inside the washing machine. We are back, YouTube. We got the shoe at the washing machine and it is fully dried, ready to go. Thanks to our Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit bundle, we got the shoe fully cleaned up inside and out. As you can see, all that grime and dirt is completely off the shoes and they smell great. We are getting closer to that $10,000 price point. The next thing we're gonna do is remove the yellowing off these soles. We'll be using Salon Care 40, Saran Wrap, and my indoor setup. We are back. We got the shoe out of the indoor setup, and honestly, these soles look great. They are almost literally brand new again. We got rid of all that dingy yellow all around the sole. Now we're gonna move on to fixing some separation on these midsoles. Over here, we got a little separation right near the upper. Not too bad, super easy to fix, and same thing over here. We're gonna tape off the uppers, remove the old glue using acetone and cotton balls, and then we'll tape it again and lay down our super stick glue. Glue's been applied for 7 minutes. It's already cured, ready to go. We're gonna heat it up before we clamp it together. Once this part's fully done, we'll move on to this side and redo the same process. Fixing the separation is complete. That was super easy. The separation was very minimal. Now onto the red leather. Originally I thought we were gonna have a lot of scuffs and scratches all over the leather. Under all that grime and dirt, before I cleaned the shoe, I couldn't really tell what the condition was on this leather. But after we pull these shoes out the washing machine, the leather is honestly in great condition. We have very minimal scuffs in a couple of areas, such as over here and a couple in the toe box. We're gonna take care of that now. If you guys are repainting the shoe at home, the color mix for this shoe is super easy. Just use red, magenta, and a little bit of fire red with a lot of duller. Good to go with the leather, you guys. Honestly, this mix was 100% on point. I highly recommend using magenta, dark red, and fire red if you guys are ever repainting these Supreme Blazers. Now on to the next step, which is the last step. We're gonna be taking care of the swoosh on the tongue. The swoosh needs to be gold. The Nike or the SB stay red. It is obviously super faded to the point where there's no more gold on there. I'm not gonna try to hand paint it because I want it to come out super perfect. So what we are gonna do right now is recreate a stencil for this part. Let me get set up for that now. Here we have is our perfectly cut swoosh stencil. I use my maker to print this out. And now we're gonna go ahead using some transfer paper and lay it down on the shoe. All right guys, that is gonna bring us to an end on this full restoration on these Nike SB Red Supreme Blazers. The very first step I did to bring the shoe back to life was use our Reshoevn8r Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit bundle to get the shoe fully cleaned up inside and out. Afterwards, we removed all the yellowing off the soles using my indoor setup. Then we re-glued both sides of the sole back to the upper. Very minimal, but it was definitely needed. Then for the upper, the red leather was already in great condition, but we went in and touched up certain areas to make it 100% perfect. And lastly, we added this final detail, which is the gold swoosh on the tongue. This shoe again cleaned up super nicely, you guys. This shoe isn't necessarily worth $10,000, but it's a lot closer than what they originally were. Lastly, before I leave you guys, let's get into this week's giveaway. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are giving away one of our grand display cases. All you gotta do is follow our Twitter account at Reshoevn8r and drop your Twitter handle in the comments down below. Our social team will contact the winner via Twitter on November 19th. Good luck everybody, this is Vick Almighty. Catch you guys next Monday.